Do you know what? The deepest pain we feel around death might not actually come from death itself, but rather what we've been taught about death. Most of the people that I meet until they have readings with me have grown up with one central assumption being given to them, one way of thinking that has been placed on them by society, and that is that when we die, that's it, physical body is gone, annihilation. Gone from existence, gone from awareness, and gone from all relationship. And if that is true, then grief obviously makes perfect sense because death is the ultimate separation. And God, is that painful to consider. But here's a question worth sitting with. What if our interpretation of death is incomplete? In psychology, Aaron Beck showed that human beings don't simply react to events themselves, we react to the meaning we give those events. Our interpretation shapes our emotional experience of reality, and history shows us something really important. Interpretations change. For example, for centuries, humans believed the sun revolved around the earth until Nicholas Copernicus demonstrated that the earth was actually moving around the sun. The sky didn't change, did it? It was our understanding of the sky that changed. Consider this, that across decades of research, there has been near-death experiences being researched by the likes of Bruce Grayson, who have documented thousands of cases where people describe awareness continuing even when the body is clinically close to death. There's been many such researchers like this, and those that have researched deathbed visions, such as Dr. Penny Sartori, for example. Obviously, these experiences don't prove everything about consciousness scientifically, but they raise a profound possibility. What if consciousness is not produced by the brain? My central question, based on the mediumship that I've experienced and the spirit communication or the consciousness studies that I've done over 30 years now through direct practical application. The brain may not produce consciousness. Instead, rather, it may be expressed through it. And if this is true, then death might not be the end of consciousness. And this is where I'm at in my understanding. It may simply be that it's the end of the body's way of expressing consciousness. And if that's true, suddenly grief looks a little different. Not smaller, just different. Love itself may not actually end with death. I know it doesn't. It may simply change in the form in which the relationship continues, which is why you hear people say death ends a life, it doesn't end a relationship. So perhaps the question is not only why do we lose the people we love, but also this. What if consciousness is far more continuous than we've been taught to believe? Because after 30 years, like I say, of communicating with people beyond the body that are in light form, one thing has become really clear to me. Death may not be the disappearance of love at all, simply the transformation of how that love reaches us. So, if you've been going through a difficult time, or if you're spiritually seeking and you want to do that in a balanced but grounded fashion, I'm here with my content helping people find clarity, help them find stability in difficult times. I help people to find the deeper meaning in life when they're being challenged, and then also to understand connection and love and its very eternal nature.